In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 must-have cards at each position right now in NBA 2K25 My Team in Season 7. So I'll be going over the top 5 must-have point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers, and giving you guys an updated list on who I think are the must-have cards in this game at each position. So starting out with the point guard position, the 5th must-have point guard in this game, I do think is going to be Dark Matter Manu Ginobili, a card that has gone down a ton in price. He's like 65k, at least on Xbox, and that's a really good price for Manu. 6'6" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's a really good defensive card, but his jump shot and his offense is probably the main thing about this card that I do think is a must-have. He's really good offensively with that Jamal Murray base, Davis Bertans upper on very quick timing, has Pro 2 fade, Trey size up, Trey escape, Booker dribble style, Dame behind the back, Harden moving step back. I like a lot of things about this Manu Ginobili card. Do I think he's like the most must-have point guard in this game? No, but I do think he's number 5. Now, number 4 is going to be a free point guard in this game. Now, that's going to be Dark Matter Walt Frazier. I know this card is technically, well, no, not technically. He is RNG, right? You can't choose if you get this card or not, but I did want to mention him as if you guys get this card, he is insanely good at the point guard position. 6'4" point guard, 6'7" wingspan. The defense on this card is amazing. 99 steal, 98 perimeter. But the main thing about this card, the reason that they made him really good, was his jump shot and his animations. They gave him the Jaden Hardy base, KCP upper on very quick timing, which is a really good jump shot. Also does have the Pro 2 fade, has Kemba escape, Cade size up, Kobe White behind the back. But I do think if you can get this card from the Ascension board in Season 7, he is a must-have point guard to use. Now, if you don't want to include him in this top 5, I understand that. We'll slide Manu Ginobili to 4, and we will go with Evan Turner at number 5. Sorry, yeah, Manu Ginobili at number 4, Galaxy Opal Evan Turner at number 5, just to give you guys a budget option in case you don't want to include Walt Frazier at the, as a must-have point guard, because you can't technically choose to get him. He is RNG as the Ascension prize. So number 3 though is going to be a card that you can definitely choose to get, and that is going to be Dark Matter Alex Caruso from the Playoff Spotlight Sim. And this card, insanely good at the point guard position, 6'5" at point guard, 6'5" wingspan. This is a free card in the game that you guys must try to get. He is so good defensively. His jump shot's actually not that bad, and they gave this card amazing dribble sigs. He's got the Garland dribble style, Garland size up, Kemba escape, Curry behind the back. His sigs are amazing. His defense and his stats and his badges are really good. I think he's a must-have point guard in this game. I got him here at number 3. And then number 2 and number 1 are both going to be out of position point guards. We got number 2 Andrew Bogut, and we do have number 1 Danny Avdia. Both these cards I think are must-have at the point guard position for different reasons. I mean, Bogut is obviously a must-have point guard because he's 7 foot at the point guard position with a 7'3" wingspan. That is extremely valuable to have, and that is something that you can't find anywhere else at the point guard position. But I do think if you want to have a tall lineup, Andrew Bogut is a must-have. And then at number 1, Danny is another tall point guard, but he has a ridiculously good jump shot. For a 6'9" point guard, his release is amazing. His dribble sigs are good. He is honestly the most must-have point guard in this game. If I can recommend you one card for like 150k or below, honestly, I think I'd recommend you guys this Galaxy Opal Denny. Now moving over to the top 5 must-have shooting guards in this game, at number 5 is going to be another free Dark Matter from the Playoff Spotlight Sim, and that is going to be Dark Matter OG Anunoby. This is another card that I think is really good at the shooting guard position. He's a free shooting guard, 6'7" at the shooting guard position, 7'2" wingspan, amazing defensive card, 95 block, 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 92 interior defense. Really like this OG Anunoby card defensively. His jump shot's really good. He's got Pro 2 fade, and his sigs are okay. Like, he's got Curry escape, which is nice. Rafe Allison size up's not that great. Darren Fox dribble style's not that great. But as a 3-and-D card at the shooting guard position, I do think OG Anunoby is a must-have shooting guard. Now, number 4 is going to be an offensive beast, and that is going to be Dark Matter Mike Miller. If you guys have been watching the No Money Spent series, you guys will know how much I love this Dark Matter Mike Miller card. He goes for 45k, at least on Xbox, maybe 50k at the most. He's 6'8" at shooting guard, 6'11" wingspan, with seriously one of the best jump shots in this entire game. If you've not tried out this jump shot yet, I can promise you guys it is one of the best jump shots in this entire game. Julian Schroeder base, Benedict Mathurin upper on very quick timing with the Pro 2 fade. Insane offensive card, also good dribble sigs, and it's not like his defense is bad. He's just mainly known for his offense. Number 3 though, guys, is going to be Dark Matter Rick Barry. I understand he's a little bit more on the expensive side, but dude, they made Rick Barry insanely good at shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. The stats and the badges are great. The animations though, really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, Garland dribble style, Fox size up, Trey escape, Trey behind the back. These are like almost end game type of dribble sigs. He's got a really good jump shot. He's got the best fade in this game, great stats and badges. Dude, Rick Barry is a must-have shooting guard in this game. The only couple cards that I think are ahead of him are Dark Matter and Man Thompson, which I could understand the debates. If you wanted to put a Men Thompson below Rick Barry and you wanted to have Rick Barry number 2, I could understand that. Rick Barry is really good, and I might even do that. I might put Rick Barry at 2 and a Men Thompson at 3. I do really like Men Thompson. His sigs are amazing with that Steve Francis size up. He's got Garland dribble style. His jump shot is maybe not as good as Rick Barry's. They both have the Pro 2 fade. I would say Men Thompson's much better defensively compared to Rick Barry, but honestly, I'm going to go Rick Barry at 2 and a Men Thompson at number 3. But of course, guys, at number 1, the must-have shooting guard in Season 7 is going to be the free Paul George. He's an invincible card. Yes, I know he doesn't have the invincible type of sigs and jump shot, but he's still one of the best shooting guards in this entire game, and I do think is a must-have shooting guard right now in Season 7. Now, talking about the top 5 must-have small forwards in this game, at number 5 and number 4 are going to be 2 cards from the playoff spotlight sims that I think everybody should be grinding to get, and that everybody should be looking to add to their team if you're looking for free, not budget point guards, but maybe you have to spend, or budget small forwards, but maybe you have to spend a little bit of MT to get these cards. But I do think it's worth it to get Galaxy Football Jaden McDaniels and to also get Dark Matter Pascal Siakam. Jaden McDaniels, one of the best 3-and-D small forwards in this entire game. Really good defender with a great jump shot. And Pascal Siakam, if you're looking for an all-around small forward that can do everything at the small forward position, Pascal Siakam is a great, card to grind for. And I do think both of these cards are must-have small forwards right now in my team if you're looking to add free cards to your team. Now, for the top 3, obviously, I think it's going to be the 3 cards that everybody would expect. Dark Matter AK-47, Dark Matter Luol Deng, and Dark Matter Michael Beasley. Especially Beasley. I mean, I know he's a little bit more expensive, but that Dark Matter Beasley card is like, what, a top 3 small forward in this game? And he goes for maybe 350, 400k, maybe even a little bit more, but he is so worth his price, and he's a must-have small forward. He's the best must-have small forward in this game, in my personal opinion, because he is just genuinely so good at the small forward position. And then you got Luol Deng and AK-47, 2 really good defensive small forwards, both not that expensive, anywhere from like 100k, 125, 150 at the most for both of these cards each, and they're very, very good at the small forward position. And these are my top 5 must-have small forwards currently in my team. Now, moving on over to the top 5 must-have power forwards in this game, the first couple cards I want to talk about are going to be 2 absolutely must-have budget power forwards. If you guys don't have much MT to spend and you're looking to get power forwards for a cheap price, go after Galaxy Football Dino and go after Galaxy Football Miles Turner. Both of these cards are insanely good at the power forward position. Dino 6'11" at power forward, 7'3" wingspan, great defender, good jump shot. You take a look at Miles Turner, and he's even better than Dino Raja, 6'11" at power forward, 7'4" wingspan, even better defensively, and honestly has a better jump shot than Dino Raja. But both these cards are extremely cheap. Dino's like 15k, Miles Turner's like 30 to 35k. Both of these cards are insanely good and must-have power forwards if you guys are looking for must-have budget cards. So I do think they're both number 5 and number 4. Now, number 3 is going to be Jack Sigma. Really not that expensive, and he's another great power forward option. A little bit more expensive than like a Miles Turner. I believe he's like 80 to 90k. 6'11" at power forward, 7'3" wingspan. Another amazing defensive card. 96.3 as well is great. Great rebounder. His jump shot is amazing. He's got a really good release, and he actually does have great dribble sigs as well. So Jack Sigma, if you're maybe looking for a slightly better power forward for a slightly more price, I do think he's a must-have power forward in this game. And then number 2 and number 1 is going to be Dark Matter Alex Sarr, the most expensive power forward in this top 5, but I do think he's really good and definitely worth his price tag. But number 1, guys, I have the 100 overall free Willis Reed. You can get this card for completely free. All you have to do is hit level 30 in this game in the Season 7 pass, and once you hit level 30, you're going to get a free 100 overall Willis Reed, who's 6'10" at power forward, 7'1" wingspan, 99 every single stat, amazing Hall of Fame badges across the board. His jump shot is elite. I'm telling you guys, it's one of the easier jump shots to green in this entire game at the power forward position. He's also got Pro 2 fade and actually solid dribble sigs, besides no moving behind the back. But other than that, Willis Reed, in my opinion, is the must-have power forward in this game that you guys should be grinding for. But in my opinion, these are the top 5 must-have power forwards. Last position we'll be talking about, guys, here in today's video is going to be the top 5 must-have centers in this game. And the center position has been, given some love, honestly. The center position has become a lot better over the past couple weeks. Galaxy Football Roy Hibbert has gone down a ton in price. He's down to like 25, 30, 35k. He's 7'2" at center, 7'7" wingspan. Really good player model, great defensively. If you need a cheap budget center that's going to play extremely good defense on the inside, go for Roy Hibbert. He's a great option at center. Now, if you're looking to grind the game and you want to grind the playoff spotlight sims and you're going for the free invincible at the end of the grind and you've been grinding for the other dark matters that I've been mentioning like Caruso, OG, Siakam, go for Rudy Gobert as well. He is an absolute monster at the center position. For a free center, I mean, he's on the same level as like a Dark Matter Kareem. Honestly, I don't think Dark Matter Kareem is much better than this Rudy Gobert card, because you take a look at the stats, the badges, everything about these cards is very similar. You know, maybe Kareem's got a little bit, you know, more on the height, but Gobert's got a longer wingspan, and I would say the better player model. Jump shot wise, yeah, Kareem's jump shot's a lot better, but the SIGs are very similar. I would honestly give the slight edge. They're about the same. They're about the same movement wise, but they're also at the center position, so it doesn't really matter too much about dribbling for a center card. But I do think Rudy Gobert is a must-have center card right now in my team. Number 3 and onward are going to be some expensive centers, but I think the gap between the expensive centers and the free and cheap centers is quite large. Like, for example, Mark Eaton at the center position, Victor Wembanyama, his Galaxy Opal card, and also Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo are a lot better compared to Rudy Gobert, Roy Hibberts, and any other center card in this game. There's a huge gap. So yes, you're probably going to be spending quite some MT on the center position. So yes, these top 3 cards are definitely expensive. Like Mark Eaton's like 250 to 300, Wemby's I think 500 to 600k, and Mutombo's probably around the same price, like 500 to 600. But these cards are definitely worth it at the center position if you have the MT to spend. But I wanted to give you guys other options. You know, go get Gobert for free, or go get Galaxy Opal Roy Hibbert for 25, 30k. To give you guys some other free and cheap options. Mark Eaton, I mean, he's 7'4", he's a giant card at the center position. You got Victor Wembanyama, who I will say, if you can't afford his Galaxy Opal for like 500 to 600k, go get his Pink Diamond for 60k. His Pink Diamond has gone down a ton in price. So is his Galaxy Opal, but his Pink Diamond specifically has gone down to 60k. So if you can't afford his Galaxy Opal card, definitely go after his Pink Diamond. And then Dikembe Mutombo, I mean, he's seriously one of the best cards in this entire game. I understand he's an expensive buy and he's an expensive center power forward card, but he's going to play on your team for a while. He's an absolute beast at the center position. So in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 must-have cards at each position. These are my top 5 must-have point guards, top 5 must-have shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Let me know what you guys think about my top 5 down below, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you guys found it helpful. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.